scholasticism built on balance, connection, senses turned into action through deliberation, motion from one stage to the next, an overlapping grid, 3 rows for the 3 powers of the soul, columns bringing each row to completion. Today's focus is on the first stage of the human act, synthesis, taking in sense data and turning out phantasms or mental images. Too few, and you are oblivious. If they are all-consuming, that's fixation. A middle path will get the process started while keeping the immaterial and material connected, avoiding errors like denying existence of the physical outside the perceiving mind. A Copernican revolution in understanding no longer of the objects themselves, but only of our own way of perceiving. Amplified into a denial of independent reality, truth is replaced by viability. Shocking, perhaps, but not to the scholastics, who knew that the senses continually change. So how can they reveal unchanging truth? That's a good question. And you're right, they don't show the entire truth, just the foundation, a good place to start. Another objection. That which acts is more excellent than that which it acts on. How then can matter act on our minds? Well, not directly, but there is, according to Aristotle, an active operation in man that through synthesis and analysis forms mental images. Now on to the opposite error's claims that thought is merely a secretion of the brain, gross, an error extended by the modern denial of mental images altogether, or even of the mind itself. Modern, maybe, but definitely not new. Aristotle put it more simply, like is known by like, meaning the material world is known by the material brain, obviously, and yes, the mind is potential, through the senses to all things sensible, just as the mind is potential through the intellect to all things intelligible, and in that way the mind can fairly and truly be said to be all things. And we give the last word again to Aristotle. The principle of knowledge is in the senses.